Canada's newly appointed Prime Minister Mark Carney has called a snap election, sending the country to the polls on the 28th of April. The election comes as Canada faces a trade war with the U.S. and calls from President Donald Trump for it to become the 51st American state, issues which are expected to be top of mind for voters. It also comes 9 days after Carney, a Liberal, was sworn in as Canada's Prime Minister following Justin Trudeau's resignation. Carney must now face Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, whose party had been leading in national polls since mid-2023. The recent poll suggests the race is now neck and neck. We are facing the most significant crisis of our lifetimes because of President Trump's unjustified trade actions and his threats to our sovereignty, he said. The Liberals, once written off for this election, now have a chance of forming a government for the fourth consecutive time under Carney. Carney, 6E, the former governor of the Bank of England and the Bank of Canada, has never served as an MP and is untested politically. Carney made the most of his short days in office, meeting with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron, and stopping in Canada's Arctic to announce a partnership with Australia to develop a new northern radar system. He also ended Trudeau's signature carbon tax climate policy, which had faced heavy criticism by the Conservatives. He called Trudeau's time in office a lost Liberal decade. He accused the party of weakening the country by blocking resource development, failing to fund the military, and mismanaging immigration and the economy, saying its post-national globalist ideology made Canada more vulnerable to Trump's trade war. President Trump's current and threatened tariffs on Canadian goods could usher in economic instability in the country and push Canada towards a recession. Trump placed 25% tariffs on Canadian goods on the 2nd of March, before partially pausing them for a month. On the 12th of March, a blanket 25% duty on all aluminum and steel imports went into effect, hitting Canadian importers. The Trump administration plans further global tariffs on the 2nd of April. In the campaign's second week, Canada has retaliated so far with tariffs on about $60 billion, $42 billion, £32 billion worth of U.S. goods. Carney on Sunday called the trade war with the U.S. one of the most significant threats of our lifetimes. Referring to Trump, he said, "He wants to break us so America will own us. We will not let that happen." Carney has promised further retaliation, though he has conceded there is a limit to Canada's tariff response given the different size of the two economies.